I'm not gonna say it like that. I kind of wanted beef today. I'm gonna keep going here. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to another episode of Tpang Eats, doing instant noodle reviews. Today I'm going to be making the Jiapaguri from the movie Parasite. I found this recipe online and I'll drop a link for it so that you can make this at home too. This week we have beef, got the beef right there. I'm going to be cutting it up in a second here. And this recipe calls for the nigori noodles and Jiapagetti noodles. Gonna add a bit of salt and a bit of fresh ground pepper. The food is done, so let's have our first bite here. Not bad. And let's try the steak. Okay, this steak is better already. I'm just gonna go for it here. Getting hungry. We're at about halfway here. So far, as I get into it, it's pretty good. I didn't add too much of the nigiri. I added enough so that there is a bit of a kick, but not too much that I'm gonna be done. And the beef here actually complements very well with this recipe. I'm gonna keep going here. Just like that, we are finished. So I got an empty bowl here, so I'm just going to put away the dishes and I'll be right back. Dishes are away, so now it's time to do the review. This one actually wasn't too bad. The steak this time was so much better. I actually just grabbed the steak from the grocery store just before, so it was nice and fresh. It just went really well with these noodles. And for the noodles themselves, this was a recommendation that I had from a few people. This recipe actually made quite a bit. So I have a whole nother portion sitting in the pot still. Again, this was the Chapagetti mixed with the nigori. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but you get the point. The black bean flavor was actually pretty good, and then mixed with that spicy soup base there, it went well together. I wouldn't say it's the best thing that I tried. I definitely feel like it was hyped up a lot more. I don't know, maybe I kind of thought it would have been a lot better. Food is food, and not every recipe is going to please every single person. For me, it was good. Maybe I'll make it again, who knows? But I mean, it's definitely not at the top of my list. So for this noodle recipe, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. And that's just because it's just not the top of my list. Let me know if you give it a try and drop a comment. Let me know if you have any recommendations. I'd love to try a lot of different recipes. It sounds like we're going to be physical distancing for quite some time coming up. That is my noodle review for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in again next week. I am out of here.